Over the years, there has been a growing incidence of gender-based violence in the Philippines, taking on new forms occurring in the context of modern and digital society. From social media trolls barbarizing women sharing dissent online and apps utilized to commodify women, moves targeting women's civil liberties encroach even the spaces powered by information and communications technology, or ICT. According to the Association of Progressive Communications, online gender-based violence such as cyberstalking, harassment, and misogynist speech encompasses acts of gender-based violence that are committed, abetted, or aggravated in part or fully by the use of ICTs such as phones, the internet, social media platforms, and email. Just as women face risks in the streets and in homes, women and girls can face specific dangers and risks on the internet such as online harassment, cyberstalking, privacy invasions, and the threat of blackmail, viral rape videos, and for young women in particular, the distribution of sex videos that force survivors to relive the trauma of sexual assault every time it is reposted online, via mobile phone, or distributed in other ways. Online gender-based violence is part of the same continuum as gender-based violence offline. So, what are the cases of online gender-based violence? In 2009, a video showing intimate acts between an actress and a celebrity doctor became viral. This prompted the actress to file a complaint before law enforcement agencies because she did not consent to the taking and uploading of said video. The case was filed in court because of the emotional and psychological anguish that the uploaded video caused the actress. During that time, there was no law yet in the Philippines that punished violence against women perpetrated through the use of ICTs. The actress lost her case. However, she gave face to the many women whose rights are being violated online. Her daring act to come out and speak about her experience hastened the passage of the Anti-Photo and Video Voyeurism Act. Photo and video voyeurism pertains to unauthorized acts of taking, copying, selling, or even sharing photos or videos of a person or a group of persons performing sexual acts or any similar activity involving the private area of a person or persons through VCD, DVD, the internet, cellular phones, and other devices. Sextortion, defined as threats to expose one's sexual materials or information in exchange for money, falls under this category. Sextortion was the most prevalent case of OGBV in 2018 based on media-sourced reports gathered by Foundation for Media Alternatives, or FMA. Perpetrators are often current, former, or would-be romantic or sexual partners attempting to harass, embarrass, and control the survivors. Cyberharassment also topped FMA statistics on online gender-based violence. Cyberharassment refers to online acts of abuse, including hate speech, threats, manipulated photos portraying women in sexual and undignified circumstances, and postings of women's information alongside suggestions that they are interested in sex. From 2012 up to February 2020, FMA has mapped 393 cases of online gender-based violence in the Philippines, mostly sourced from media reports tallied through the reporting system of Take Back the Tech Philippines. 23% were perpetrated through Facebook, 23.1% with the use of mobile phones, and 15% with the use of video. Other platforms include webcams, online chats, and other social networks. Perpetrators are commonly someone known to the victim, and with the fast propagation of online platforms, a group of people are usually involved in magnifying such violence. Majority of the cases in the Philippines occur in Metro Manila and Central Visayas, particularly in Cebu City, followed by Calabarzon, Central Luzon, and Western Visayas. 4 out of 10 of the survivors are minors, while 38.7% are 18 to 30 years old, and 14.6% are 31 to 45 years old. While there are survivors who take legal steps, some are reluctant to pursue actions, perhaps out of fear and shame they may further face in pursuing cases that require account of highly personal information. Out of the 300 cases mapped since 2012, only 9.7% actually confronted or had a dialogue with the offenders. Only 4 out of 10 survivors reported the offenses to the police and state enforcement authority, of which 30% of the investigations were initiated by prosecutor. Although there are survivors who have sought assistance from the law enforcement authority and offices that specialize violence against women or VOW, there are still cases of online gender-based violence that remain unreported. We might see these in social media platforms we use or hear an account from a friend or a family member committed by strangers or possibly someone we know. But they remain posted or get deleted without any action on it. So how should we deal with online gender-based violence? Here are some tips. Number 1. Document. Save copies of communication, take screenshots and backup evidence in a USB or a drive. Make sure to capture what violation was committed, who committed the offense, when these were done, and what platforms were used. 2. Report cases to the Philippine National Police Anti-Cybercrime Group or to the National Bureau of Investigation Cybercrime Division, both of which are agencies that deal with cybercrime, including online gender-based violence. You can also report it to your internet service provider. If the coercion is done through social media, you can report it to the administration of the site. 3. Strengthen online safety and security. Change and create stronger and more secure passwords to ensure your safety. Strong passwords are long, complex, impersonal, and unique, something that others cannot easily figure out. You can check out these sites to know more about digital safety. 4. Build a support system. When experiencing online gender-based violence, it is important that you have a strong and caring support system, such as friends and family members who can help you deal with the situation. Some friends and family members with misguided opinions on gender-based violence must be confronted to ensure that no victim blaming will occur. People have their own personal experiences and how they've built their systems of support. This may not be easy since you will have to explore conversations in gender and the issues around it, like religion and politics, with people both offline and online. However, conversations allow you to see where people stand, and it can be a good start in strengthening your knowledge of your human rights. You can browse online and follow pages such as Take Back the Tech Philippines and Women's Rights Online Philippines to know more about what the online community of women is initiating. 5. Fight coercion with interventions. Despite the increasing numbers and threats that women face online, we must not lose hope and let hate and misogyny hinder us from using the internet and ICTs. Although the harm caused by online gender-based violence is not physical, it still damages reputations and inflicts emotional and sexual harm. Online gender-based violence can be daunting, but through reporting, awareness raising, and concerted efforts of various stakeholders from government to civil societies, women can be empowered survivors and take back the digital space.